Today I'm going to make a German chocolate upside down cake. It's actually quite simple. So first I've made a German chocolate cake from a box mix, and according to the directions on the carton, this one on the box, took 3 eggs, a cup of water, and a half cup of oil. So whatever it says in the kind of cake mix you've got. So what I'm going to do is first I'm going to spray it with Pam, just a regular 13 by 11, no, 9 by 13.
9 by 13.
And then I am going to just sprinkle coconut in the bottom. So
That's what makes it the upside
the
down.
German chocolate. So kind of move that around.
So is this just the regular flaked?
I just got, regular, whatever I had.
That was a cup?
It was, a cup, and then also a cup of coconut, and then a cup of chopped pecans. Now, sometimes when I'm just doing a few nuts, I actually like to break them apart, because when you do it with a knife, you get a lot of the real crushed dust.
Yeah.
When you break it apart, it's not at all. And so, but if there's a lot, I'm lazy. See, like this one's too big because I was lazy, and I just break that up, kind of mix that in. Okay, the next step is to pour the batter on top of this. So I'm just going to take this, thank you, and just, move it around here a bit, and cover all of the coconut and the.
I have a confession. I don't really love upside down cakes with pineapple.
No, I never have either.
But this one,
Oh, and nuts and chocolate, what can go wrong? A little more here. Okay.
whenever we were served that when we were children, I'd always just eat the cake.
Yeah. Well, I like the sugary part. Okay. And the next part is you've got melted butter and cream cheese, and you just mix it together with 16 ounces or a pound of powdered sugar. Actually, seems like a lot. Makes a nice rich dessert.
So you microwave the cream cheese and the butter together.
Yeah, because you're going to soften it and stir it, together, and it makes kind of a gloppy mixture.
So you're looking for gloppy.
Yeah. So it's, define gloppy. So it's 1/8 ounce brick of the cream cheese and 1 cube of butter, half a cup of butter, 1 cube.
So there's a lot of extras in that 1 pound of powdered sugar.
Yeah. We weighed out 1 pound. I was going to just buy a box. You used to come in boxes.
Yes.
They don't have them.
Wow.
They just have the bags now. I thought, I just won't measure it out. I just get the 1 pound. It's been a while, I guess, since I've looked.
Okay,
So
hold the bowl out.
It's kind of a stiff.
That's gloppy.
Yeah, this is gloppy.
I have just defined gloppy. So is it okay if some of the powdered sugar is still exposed, or are you looking for it to be all covered
Well,
up?
I get it all covered up. I don't know that it wouldn't hurt anything if it wasn't,
Okay.
except it would just be dusting in it and not with the
It's
mixture.
part of that
Yeah.
goodness.
And you could mix this too, but it's not that hard to incorporate it. So it actually looks like a frosting. See, it's just kind of a.
Yes. Now is that going to stay on the top, so that'll be on
You'll
the bottom
see.
of the cake?
We'll have to see when you taste it.
The magic.
Okay. And then it says, the recipe just says, pour over the cake. Well, so I just kind of glop it over the cake. Glop the glops. And it's, it's just.
That really does, it's about the consistency of frosting.
And just powdered sugar and cream cheese.
And it didn't look like it would all mix in together, but there's plenty of moisture.
When I measured it out, I thought, this is more than I've ever had before, but we weighed it out.
So you go by the
by the
weight.
ounces,
Yeah.
kind of try to evenly out as much as you can.
And it'll probably spread out as
Yeah,
it bakes.
yeah.
It'll melt more.
Mhm. Maybe a little bit in that corner over here.
Wow,
Okay,
that looks very impressive.
so it's pretty. Let's see what it is like. And so I will bake it at 325 degrees for about 45 minutes. I think because of the mixture, it takes a little longer than a regular cake.
Okay.
And so we'll have it out and tasting in a little while. Thanks. So this is the German chocolate upside down cake. We had to cook it at 5-7 minutes longer, and so you could just tell it was kind of jiggly. When it stopped being jiggly, we knew it was done. So you can see a little bit of the cream cheese mixture, but not much. So we just have a.
And oh,
We
look
got
at that. Ugh.
Oh, you have to get some of the stuff right here.
Uh-huh.
So it's just, I don't think it's one that you need to turn upside down. It's not like a pineapple upside down cake. You have the rings of pineapple, but you want to serve it upside down because it's kind of nice because you don't need to. You don't have to frost it.
Oh, you do not. Wow.
This one I'll move closer to the.
So of course hers will be perfectly served.
It's the first one that's always the hardest. There you go.
Well, they all three look impressive.
Yeah, they do.
Oh. Wow.
Still warm.
It is. Wow. This is really good.
It's easier than frosting a cake.
Yeah.
Mm.
So,
The pecans are delicious in this.
yeah, you think it's a pecan frosting on top.
Really good.
So I hope you enjoy this dessert. Thanks.